Happening at the present time from the Weather Channel's Janelle Klein.
Well, St. Louis is looking far different today. In just 24 hours, this city has gone from green grass and temperatures in the 50s to this, a major spring storm dumping almost 9 inches of snow here and in other parts of Kansas, Illinois, and Iowa. As you can imagine, causing a lot of problems for people out on the road. We're here in St. Louis along Interstate 6440, one of the major highways through town, and you can see that traffic is moving very slow and that plowing has been a big concern today for the Missouri Department of Transportation. That department putting up signs all over the city asking people to please drive slowly as they try to navigate these slick streets. And yet we've still seen dozens of crashes today, cars going off the roads into medians and barriers and into each other as well. Those trying to fly aren't having much of an easier time. More than 100 flights canceled out of St. Louis's airport. The first of those coming this morning from Southwest, that airport's largest airline, which canceled about a dozen flights this morning. Many more have followed today as crews work feverishly to keep those runways clear and those planes de-iced. And this storm is not over. As we're saying, we're seeing almost 9 inches here in St. Louis, and it will continue. You can see it's continuing to come down real hard, and the wind is continuing to blow. And so visibility will still be a problem as the night goes on and into tomorrow's commute. So good news here, if there is any, is that the temperatures have stayed in the 30s, and many people in St. Louis say we're getting a lot of snow, but hopefully that means it will also melt in a hurry. For now, I'm Janelle Klein, reporting for the Weather Channel. Back to you.
All right, Janelle, thank you. And I'm Carl Piper, and we're taking a look at the snow potential tomorrow across the 95 corridor, and it's a difficult forecast as we've seen a bunch of times this season. I want to take you into Philly now and talk about the forecast there. We're thinking it's mostly going to be lighter snow, but with a caveat, that caveat being that there could be some heavier snow, especially south and east of town in southern parts of Jersey. So here's a look at the timing of rain and snow mix overnight tonight, getting down to about 35 tomorrow. Periods of snow around 1 to 3 inches up to about 38, and then snow showers tomorrow night, so a storm total of around 3 to 5 for much of the metro. Here's the tracking. You see the rain there through this evening. There's a look at the timing, upper right-hand corner. Still seeing some rain and snow, and then overnight that begins to change over to snow, and then tomorrow morning it's probably all snow, but it's going to be hitting right as the sun is coming up. That will help out. You've got a very high sun angle at this time of the year. That should really help with the roads, though some certainly could be slushy. Big question is how much rain do we see mixing in here in southern parts of Jersey, especially on the back side of the system. You've got this low that's now in the Ohio Valley. It's going to transfer its energy to a low developing along the coast, and that low is going to throw a lot of moisture and a lot of warmth back and into the mid-Atlantic coast. In fact, here's a model representation of the winds at 5,000 feet, about a mile up at 1 p.m., and you can see this very strong wind coming in here, and along with that strong wind aloft, we're going to see a lot of moisture coming in, but we're also going to see warmer air coming in. So there will be plenty of moisture if temperatures are cold enough to produce a pretty good bit of snow, and for that reason, snow amounts could be heavier here in southern Jersey, the southeast part of the Philly metro area, than what we've got represented right here. Right now, our best guess is that most of the area is going to be into 3 to 5, but there will be some pockets of 5 to 8 off to the north and west. But again, it's possible that we see heavier snow off to the south and to the east. And the heaviest of snow is going to be centered on the Appalachians. There in parts of West Virginia and northern Virginia. Also, southern parts of Pennsylvania hitting 5 to 8 generally right along the PA terminal. Warren, over to you.
Thanks much, Carl. The Weather Channel's storm tracker, Jim Cantori, no stranger to thunder snow, and it's already been rumbling across parts of the Midwest today. But do you know how a thunderstorm happens in a way that Weather Channel has never been able to show you until now? Our weather wizard is going to give us the science behind it. It's a very neat segment, and we hope you'll stick around so you can take a look at it when we return.
My name's Lisa.